Today we'll be needing just a set of hand weights and then also our yoga mats, because we will get on the ground. And as I said, as part of our power series, we're doing those moves in the 4-point position.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna mute everyone. Enjoy your session.
All right, everybody. So we'll get started with a active warm-up. We're going to start with taking some deep breaths in. So we're going to bring the hands all the way up as we take a breath in, pausing at the top, and we're going to exhale as we come all the way back down. And we'll do 5 here. So coming up and down. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right. Next, we'll warm up at our neck muscles. So we're going to alternate in between looking up at the ceiling and looking down at the ground. And we'll alternate until we get to 10. So sitting up nice and tall, looking up at the ceiling is 1, down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we're going to look over from a neutral position over our right shoulder. We'll do 5 in that direction, and then we'll switch starting at that neutral position over our left shoulder. So sitting up nice and tall, we turn and look over the right, and then back to that starting position. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. We'll do 5 of them backwards, and then we're going to switch into that forward direction. So shrugging the shoulders up and rolling back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reversing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to do some flutters at the wrist. So we're going to start with one hand with the fingers pointing towards the ceiling. The other is going to be pointing towards the ground. We're going to alternate till we get to 10. So we'll switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now opening up at the chest, we're going to start with our arms facing towards us, our palms facing towards us, and then opening up nice and wide, feeling that stretch in your chest, the muscles in our shoulder blades working in our mid back. So we'll do 5 total here. Open 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next, we're going to do some power ups in that seated position. So we'll do 5 total. I'm going to bring my hands down to my lap. My chest is going to go down towards my lap. I'm going to push big and fast as I open up at the top. And we'll do 5 here. So coming down and power up. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Looks good. 4 and 5. All right. Kind of a similar move here. We're going to do some reaches with rows. So with both hands, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to have my fingers out wide when I reach. When I pull back, I'm going to do a row and I'm going to make a fist with my hands. So I reach forward as far as I can, sit up tall, rowing with pushing in between my shoulder blades. And we'll do 5 total here. So I reach, 1, reach, 2, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 5. Good. Next, we're going to do our power rock in the seated position as well. So remember with the power rock, that's a weight shifting exercise. So when I come down to one side, I'm going to bring my arm down to my lap. My weight's going to be heavy on that one side. My opposite leg and arm are going to kick out and reach towards the ceiling. And I'm going to look up at my hand. So I kick out, bring that arm up, and then I come into my starting position. Now my weight is going to be heavy on the opposite side and twisting up. Okay. And we'll do 10 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, opening up the hip, we're going to do our power step. So with this one, you're going to bring the leg up and step up big and wide, and then step big and wide back in. Okay. We'll start with that right leg. We're going to do 5 on the right, and then we'll switch and do 5 on the left. So with that right leg, stepping out to the side, bringing it back in. That's 1, and out, 2, and out, 3, and out, 4, and out, 5. We'll switch to the opposite side, coming out, 1, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4, and out, 5. All right. Next we'll warm up at the ankles. So let me see. Maybe I'll pan down a little bit for this. So the ankles are going to go. Let's see. So we're going to come up onto our toes and then back down and then up onto our heels. So we'll alternate between 10. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the last one we'll do our marches. So this one we're gonna pair it with our bringing our arms up as well. So we'll do opposite arm, opposite leg. We're gonna alternate until we get to 10 here. So as I bring my right arm up, my left leg's gonna come up, back down, and I switch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So for today's workout, we're going to do 2 different circuits, okay? So we'll have a minute for each exercise. There'll be 3 exercises, a minute for each, 30 seconds in between, and we'll repeat those exercises twice. So we'll do 3 exercises twice, and then we'll do our second circuit, which will be another set of 3 exercises that we'll do twice as well. Okay. So the first one, we're going to do a twist with our body. We're going to use our chairs here. And I'm gonna get into kind of a modified 4-point position. So with my hands on my chair, I'm gonna bring one arm down under my arm, and then I'm gonna twist up. Hand comes back. I'm gonna stand up, bring my arms overhead, back down to the chair, and I twist the other direction. Up, hands down, stand up, hands up. Okay, so we'll do that one for a minute. Then we're gonna sit down in our chairs. The next one's in a seated position. So with one of my hand weights, I'm gonna march one leg up and I'm gonna pass that hand weight under my leg. And then bring my arms up and pass it overhead. And then the other leg comes up, I pass it under and over. So I'm always passing it under my leg and then over my head. Okay, so we'll do that one for a minute. And then we're gonna get onto the ground. And that next exercise is gonna be a chop. So we can either get into a tall kneeling position, so meaning on both legs here, or I can do a half kneeling position if I want a little bit more of a challenge. Okay. And then since we're doing 2 rounds of this, the first one, whatever leg you have up, that second round, you'll switch it. We're gonna do a chop. So I start at my shoulder, I come down, and then I'm gonna come around my head. Yep. So working in some shoulder mobility as well. And chop. All right. So those are the 3 exercises that we'll start with. Like I said, we have a minute in each, and then 30 seconds rest in between. So we're starting first with our twists into that standing position. Let me rearrange some furniture here. All right. So first our twists and starting. So I twist down and up. My head is following my hand. Stand up and tall and down and twist up, tall. Good. Good, more than halfway there, okay? Good, last 10 seconds. All right. So we have about 30 seconds here to rest. We're gonna get our hand weight so that we can do that pass over under. About 10 more seconds and we'll get started. Good. So up. And pass over. The other leg comes up, under, over. Right, looks good. Good. Halfway there. You're doing good. Good, last 15. All right, made it. So I have another 30 seconds here to get the next one started. And then, like I said, that option, either have both knees down or one knee up. You can do this in a seated or standing position as well. And starting, so I do my chop down, and then I'm gonna come around my head and chop. Good. Good, more than halfway there. And last 10 seconds. All right, I made it. Okay, so that is the first set of exercises. We'll repeat that one more time. So starting in the standing position with our twists to tall standing, and then moving in through the other two as well. Okay, so we'll get started in about 30 seconds and we'll just repeat the series. Looks like everybody's just about ready. So we'll go ahead and get started in about 10 seconds. All right, so starting with that first one, our twist into tall standing with arms overhead. Starting and twisting up and tall and switching. Halfway there. Oh, I missed the arms overhead. Good, last 10 seconds. All right. Have 30 seconds to move into the next one. So we're gonna sit down, we grab that hand weight again for the pass under our leg and over our head. We take off in about 15 seconds. All right, starting. So passing under the leg, over top, and then switching to the other side. Looks good. Good, halfway there. Last 10. All right. Transitioning to that chop on the ground. We want to switch whatever leg is up if we did it in our half kneeling the last round. Take off in about 10 more seconds. My chop's going to be to the other direction too. All right, starting. Chopping down and coming around the head and chop. Good. Halfway there. Last 10. All right. So that's the first series of exercises. You guys can go ahead and get a drink if you need. We'll get started with the second set. I'll probably explain them about 30 seconds and we'll go through the next 3 exercises. So give it a couple seconds. It looks like a few people stepped away and then we'll go over the next 3 exercises. All right, so keeping to the same format. So we'll have 3 exercises again, a minute for each of them, 30 seconds in between, and we'll repeat it twice. And the first one's going to be in a standing position. We're going to do a mini squat to a heel raise. So with this one, we can use the chair if we need to. But squatting, I'm going to pan down at my feet. So I do my squat. I come up and I'm going to come up onto my toes. Okay. And as I said, we can hold on to the chair to help with that balance component or have it close by just in case. So it's there if we need it. In the seated position, we're going to do a bicep curl to jack. So we'll need both of those hand weights for this next one. And so with my weights, I'm going to curl them up and then I'm going to push them out up overhead. My arms and my legs both come out, come back down and curl up, jump out, back down. So that's the second one. The next one that we have, we're going to get down onto the ground on our belly and we're going to bring our knee into our elbow. So let me show you what that one looks like. Let's see. So laying onto my stomach, I'm going to roll onto my side, bring my knee and elbow together, back to my stomach, roll onto the other side, knee and elbow together. Can also do this in a seated position. If you're not able to get up and down from the ground, do here, knee. Okay. But I do like lying on your stomach. That's a great position for you. A lot of times we have, we're in that C posture. So laying on our stomach can help to break up that posture. We stretch all those muscles in the front that are often tight. Okay. All right, so we'll get started. We're starting with those mini squats with heel raises. So taking off in about 10 seconds. Looks like everybody's ready. All right, starting. So we're squatting down, standing up, coming up on the toes, back down. Good. Halfway there. Looks good. Down to the last 10. All right. Switching. So we get our hand weights to do those jacks and bicep curls. Taking off in about 10 seconds here. Curling and bringing my arms and legs out, back down, curl up, jack out. Good. Halfway there. And last 10. All right, switching. So getting down onto the ground. Taking off in about 10 seconds. Good, I roll onto my side, knee to elbow, opposite side. And again, we can do this in that seated position. Halfway there. Last 10. All right, made it. Okay. We will repeat that series, okay? So we'll take some time. And about 30 seconds, we'll stand up and we'll start with those mini squats to heel raises first. So we'll do all three all over again. All right, we'll take off in about 10. And ready for those mini squats to heel raises. And it looks like everybody's just about ready. So we will start. Good. So squatting down, up, coming up onto your toes. Good. Halfway there. And last 10. All right, made it. And getting the chairs ready for those bicep curls to jacks. Taking off in about 10. All right, starting, curling up, pushing out. Good. Looks good. All right, halfway finished. Last 10. All right. Made it. Getting ready for the on the ground, bringing our knees in towards our elbow. And again, we can do that in the seated position. Taking off in a little less than 10. All right, starting, I'm rolling over to one side, bringing that knee up. Good. More than halfway there. Good, last 10. All right. Good. So that's the second series. Go ahead and get a drink of water if you need it. We'll head into our power moves next, okay? So I'll give you some time. In about 30 seconds, we'll go through those moves. Again, they're going to be in that 4-point position. And we'll talk about ways that you can modify that. And looks like we have just about everybody. So we're going to go through, we'll do our power series. First, we'll do repetitions of them, and then we're going to link them all together in a flow. Okay. So our 4-point position is on our ground, on our hands and knees. Our hands are going to be just under where our shoulders are. Our knees are going to be just under the hips, trying to maintain a flat back when we're in this position. Ooh, I need my own personal cameraman for this class to keep me in the right frame. Okay, so this is my starting position. The first move is going to be our power up. So with my power up, I'm going to come down and big and fast as I power up. And we'll go through and we'll do 10 here. Then we're going to switch it to our power rock. So with the power rock, still in that 4-point position, I'm going to bring my hands just a little bit in front, rock my weight back towards my heels, and then rock my weight forward. If I can drop my hips. If not, it's okay. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. So that will be our power rock, rocking back and forward. Our power twist, so similar to the move that we did, that first standing move this morning. We're going to get in that 4-point position. For this one, we'll alternate between the sides as well. So I'm going to come under and twist over. And then my hand comes back down, opposite, under and over. Okay. And we'll do 10 total there. So we'll give us 5 on each side. Okay. And then the last move is going to be that power step. So a couple different options with the power step. I'm starting again in that 4-point. I'm going to lean my weight onto one side so my other leg is light and I can bring it around and step to my hand. If you feel comfortable, you can step and come up. Okay. This one will alternate in between each side, right and left. So we'll do 10 total. That'll give us 5 on each side. Okay. So with this one, we'll do repetitions and then we'll link them together in a flow. If you want to modify them, you can modify them with the chair. So that same way that we did for the first one, our power up would then look starting in this position and standing up into our power up. So down and power up. Okay. Our power rock would be in this position, rocking your weight back, rocking your weight forward. Be careful with this one that our arms aren't super far away from, our shoulders aren't super far away from our hands, because that can make the chair move forward on us, okay? And then you have the power twist, and you can do power step or power step coming up. So those would be the modifications if you're not able to get down onto the ground. All right, otherwise, we will do 10 repetitions of each power move. So starting with our power up. It's like just about everybody's ready to go. So we're going to do 10 power ups. So they're coming down and power up. That's 1. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. Halfway there. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Next, we have 10 of our power rocks. So this one, your hands are going to be a little bit forward to where the shoulders are. We're going to sit back towards our hips and we're going to rock forward and dropping our hips if we can. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Next, we have those power twists. We'll alternate in between the right and left till we get to 10. So that will be 5 on each side. So I'm going to thread one arm through that space in between my body and the other hand. And then twist up. That's 1. And we'll switch sides. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, last one we have is that power step. All right, so we're getting into that 4-point position. And I'm going to step out and I can come all the way up if I want to. Back down. Other side's going to step. So right next to that hand if you can. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. So the last exercise that we'll do is just linking those moves together. So we'll do a power flow. That means that we're gonna do them in succession. So the power up straight into our power rock, into our power twist, into our power step. We're gonna do 5 total of these. So go ahead and get ready, starting with that power up. Coming down into our get ready position. And we'll go into that power rock next. So actually, let me show you what that will look like first. So from here, I'm going to do my power up, back down, into my power rock. Ooh. Good. Into my twist right, twist left, into my step up and step up. Okay, so we're gonna do that 5 times. Ready? So starting with that power up, down, and power up. Good, coming down. We're gonna rock back, rock forward. Back into our starting position, twisting and up and twisting opposite and up. Get ready for that step and up and step and up. Going into that power up again. Down, power up. Good. We're rocking back. Rock forward. Good. Going into our twist. And up. And opposite side. Twist. And step. Up. And step. Up. All right. That's 2. Going down. Power up. Into rocking back. Good. Rock forward. And we're twisting. Twist. And twist other side. Good. And I'm gonna step. Coming up. And opposite side. Step. Up. Back into that power up. Down. Power up. Good. Rocking back. Rock forward. And twist. Up. And twist. Up. And step. Up. And step. Up. Last one. Coming down. Power up. And rocking back. Rocking forward. Good. Twisting right. And up. And twist. And up. And stepping. Up. And stepping.
Got a little stuck there. I don't know if she. You might want to power off and power back on. Yeah, I figured she was gonna get kicked out. So she'll be right back in a sec.
I don't know what happened.
There you go. See?
All right, we'll go ahead and get down into our chairs.
Gotta spotlight you too. I gotta find you.
Sorry about that, guys. Are we all set on the spotlight?
I
Can you guys?
spotlighted on mine, but I can't find you to spotlight. It doesn't say you're spotlighted. You're spotlighted. So, oh, there you go. Okay, there you go.
All
There.
right,
Okay.
we're back. Okay, so everybody's gonna sit up nice and tall. We'll start with stretching the back of our shoulder. So I'm gonna bring my right hand across my body. I'm gonna hug it in with my left arm just above where the elbow is. And we'll hold here. You should feel stretch in the back of the shoulder. And we can do some wrist rolls while we're hanging out here. And let's go in the opposite direction with those rolls. Good, and we'll switch sides. So now I'm gonna bring that left arm across my body. The right one's gonna hug just above the elbow. Same thing. And do circles with the wrists. And then reversing those circles. Good. Stretching our upper neck and shoulders. I want to make sure that one side is planted. So if it helps, you can hold on underneath your chair. You're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. And you can give a little bit of overpressure if you'd like to. Good, and we'll switch sides. Now my right hand can hold on to the chair, and that's to keep from the shoulder shrugging up so that we can stretch that muscle that's along the top there. And bring your ear towards your shoulder. If you like, you can give a little bit of overpressure and we'll hold. Good. Next, we're going to twist our body. So we'll bring that right hand to your left knee. The left hand is going to come to the chair, and you're just going to give a gentle twist. And we'll go opposite way. Now my left hand's coming to my right knee. My right hand is going to come to the chair, and we'll just gently twist. Good. Now stretching that muscle in the back of our thigh. We're going to bring our right leg all the way out so that it's straight, so it's not bent at the knee. And then you're just going to lean your body forward a little bit till you feel a stretch in the back of the thigh. And we'll hang out here for a little bit. And then switching sides. So my left leg's going to come out all the way straight. We'll bend forward at the waist. Good. Next, we're going to try to bring that knee in towards the chest. So I'm hugging it in towards my body. I can do circles here with my ankle. Can also go behind the thigh if that feels better, if you have knee pain. And let's reverse those circles. Good. And switching sides. Up. Reversing those circles. Good. And we'll end with some cat cows, okay? I'm going to show you this from the side. So I'm going to use my hands to kind of run them down my legs to kind of facilitate that movement. But I'm going to make my body into a C. And then I'm going to sit up nice and tall and pushing the chest out. So we'll alternate between those, doing them 5 times total. So as I come out and up, that's 1. Out and up, 2, out and up, 3, out and up, 4, out and up, 5. All right. And that is it for today.